Welcome to Christmas Day. By now, presents should be unwrapped, some, if not lots of chocolate eaten, and someone is thinking about lunch, and not just eating it, but maybe making some. It's also time for the Something for the Weekend Christmas special with me, Stephen Day.
Me, Fiona Scott.
Me, Kathie Griffiths.
And me, ho, 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 Ellis Butcher.
With
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. That's the happiest I've heard you all year, Ellis.
Merry Christmas.
With our new bit of music there, a wee Christmas twist from the tunes in the Hoose. More of them a wee bit later. It's Christmas Day, guys. Are you all in your gym jams, sitting around the fire eating chocolate?
Has he been? Has he been?
Have you not
Ellis,
looked?
are you still in bed? Get out of bed.
I was up at 5,
No.
raring to go.
Oh, Ellis. Go where? Go where?
5 o'clock in the afternoon. I was out on Christmas Eve.
Were you? How's the head?
It's not too bad, actually. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, we went out for a pasta meal, me and a couple of mates. So
Pasta meal. Were you passing something around the table? Oh, we're
we
full
walked
of it.
right past the restaurant.
How's the haircut? I'm intrigued. How's the haircut?
Oh, I'm just rocking it totally.
Rocking the festive look. Hey. Fee, what are you up to? How's Malcolm? Did you get a nice present?
Malcolm's fine. I got lovely presents. It's a bit annoying because I'm unlike Ellis, who was fibbing. I do get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but he doesn't. And we don't open our presents till everybody's up. So me and the dog's going about making as much noise as we can to try and make Malcolm up. But he got up eventually, and he does a Christmas fry up as well. So.
Oh, and then you have big dinner as well.
We're not having a dinner this year, Kathie. Well, we thought because everything was different that we'd make it really different. And what was the point in making a massive 3-course meal and making a mess in the kitchen just for 2 of us? So we're grazing. We got lots of M&S party food, although party food is available in other retail stores. and we're just grazing, so we've been picking all day.
Oh,
and
nice.
After we've done this, we'll have a little drink as well. A drink or two.
Is that a cup of tea? With a little something in it, a little nifter in it.
Forgoing the tea, yes. Spot on.
And Steevie, what about you?
Well,
what's going on in the Day household?
Well, I've already started with the little lifter, a little Bucks Fizz this morning, just to get going, and pancakes, blueberry pancakes, which for some reason become a Christmas tradition amongst us. And
sounds all very upmarket in your house, Stevie.
We're coming round.
And
No, we're not allowed.
Not allowed. You have to stand in the garden. No, you can't even stand in the garden. You can stand on the road.
Sling us a pancake, Stevie. Sling us a pancake.
And as getting up goes with having a 14-year-old, at least we're not up at sort of 4:30 in the morning. So 7 o'clock was about as good as we get.
That's rubbish. Why don't people get up early on Christmas morning? Come on.
Make the most of the day. Absolutely. I'm with you there, Fee. I'm with you there. Definitely.
Mind, I'm the one that's lying snoozing on the couch at 5 o'clock when everybody else is wanting to party.
Or not, as the case may be. That's party for 1, 2 if you're lucky.
If you think that Fee is maybe sounding a wee bit muffled today, that's because she has gone all out with her Christmas costume. Now, I should explain, we're all on a Zoom type thing. I'm wearing my Christmas jumper. Ellis is wearing his Christmas hair. Kathie's wearing her Christmas hat with tinsel around it, and Fiona's gone the whole hog with a Santa beard and hat and headphones. You won the competition, Fee.
Absolutely. You see how we pull out all the stops for our lovely listeners and readers? Absolutely.
Even though they can't see us, we pull out all the stops.
Now, a useful link there, because we have some lovely listeners and readers. We got a package last week from our German fans. Now, we couldn't wait till Christmas Day to open it.
It was so exciting.
So exciting. But we did record the opening live, and here we go.
Yes, well, this is an exciting parcel that was delivered to us from our wonderful #1 fan in Germany, in Cologne, Michaela. So, so Stevie is just snipping away, and we're all waiting to see what's inside. Is this everyone's first present this Christmas? It's mine.
Absolutely.
Where's your... Yeah? Ellis, I bet you've had loads, have you? Piled at your door from your fans.
I can't get in my house
Ellis is doing nothing.
because of all the presents and cards.
They're very good with sellotape. I should just mention
It's double
that.
wrapped. Is it double wrapped?
This may take me a wee while.
Is
Talk
it
amongst
double wrapped,
yourselves.
Stevie?
It's certainly well wrapped.
So someone
Well, Stevie's now peeling off the outer
someone
layer.
very kindly sent us a present all the way from Germany. And just to explain to the listeners, Stevie is in the office
That's me.
and he's opening it right before our eyes. Because we never sit in the same room, us lot. We can't stand each other. We're like the Beatles in 1969.
Practically identical.
Now, Kathie said this present was from Michaela. I thought it was from Gabriella.
It was from Gabriella.
It's definitely
You've got
from
the wrong person.
Gabriella.
Well, who's Michaela?
Michaela,
Who's Michaela?
Michaela was our #1 fan in Germany because she emailed us, but she's been ousted now by Gabriella, who sent us a present.
I'm sure Michaela's going to put hers in the post now straight away. Oh, thank you, Gabriella. And I think I like the wrapping paper. Was it double wrapped? Was it like it was brown on the outside and then there was like blue on the inside? So
I thought that
very
was
fancy.
I thought that was very fancy because it's plain, and then inside it's got lots of lovely wrapping. I'm just about there, guys. I mean,
And there's still another box.
they made sure that everything is. Ooh. Well, we've got goodies.
Oh,
Wow! So what's that?
what's that say? You'll have to read it, Stevie, to us in your best accent.
Oh dear, this could do nothing for international relations. Guers Mandelaine. It's chocolate. It's chocolate.
Chocolate.
It's like little chocolate eggs,
We have chocolate.
Chocolate.
and we have
Oh,
kartoffel,
I'm loving the sound effects.
marzipan.
I know. Sorry,
have-
but they look delicious. Whatever they
we
look really great. Oh,
we
little
have
box with ribbon on as well.
Many chocolates and goodies. And,
Okay, right. You'll have to excuse me,
and
guys.
also-
You'll have to excuse me because I'm just going to jump in the car and run into Oban and get first dibs on all these goodies.
Oh, biscuits.
biscuits.
We haven't just got one present. It
biscuits.
looks like we just got one present, but actually it's a box containing
We've got-
several presents.
Much as presents and a card.
We have a
Oh,
feast.
bless her.
We have a
Oh,
feast.
Oh, with a card.
well, are you going to read the card to us
I
then,
am, and
Stevie?
I think it may be a photographic card.
Ooh.
Steady, Ellis.
Oh, bless Samantha, lovely. Hello, girls. Hello.
Oh, that's so lovely and merrymaking. Thank you so much.
So here we go. I'm reading it cold. Dear Kathie, dear Fiona, dear Steevie, dear Ellis. A very Merry Christmas from Cologne and Aachen. I thank you for cheering us up during lockdown with your entertaining stories and contagious laughter. I think they're talking about you there, Kathie.
Definitely.
And for being our bit of Oban every weekend. We hope to be back to Scotland next year and that you will enjoy these traditional German Christmas sweets. Guten Appetit und alles, Michaela and Gabrielle.
Oh, bless you, girls.
There is a Michaela, you see?
I knew it.
Because I think originally Michaela had emailed us to ask us to say happy birthday to Gabrielle. Is that right?
That's
or was it the other way round?
One way or t'other.
So yeah, so we've built a relationship. So that's lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys. That was a lovely surprise last night. It caused It arrived in the office after most people had gone, and it caused much of a WhatsApp storm amongst the editorial team.
Hullabaloo.
Yeah, as to what it could possibly be.
We WhatsApped all night about this parcel.
We did. There were various theories about what it could or could not be, and what it might contain. So, you guys better hightail it in here because I have all the goodies at the moment.
Don't you be eating them all for yourself?
Okay, we'll be round very shortly.
I just like to say,
that's so lovely.
on behalf of the team, to Gabriella and Michaela, Frå wir nachten.
Now, I looked this up last night and there was no way I was going to attempt to say that. So well done, Ellis.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
I think that means Happy Christmas.
So impressive.
It does. And I took one look at it and thought, I'm not even going to try.
Frå wir nachten. Frå wir nachten. Thank you ever so much to our friends in Germany.
I can add something. Let me just add this. Stevie. Listen, I've remembered something from years ago from my German class. Very quickly. Are you ready? Brace yourselves, everybody. Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht. Alles klar, alles calm.
Is that Little Donkey?
There you go. Just came back to me. It wasn't Little Donkey. But anyway, that was especially for our lovely friends in Cologne.
That was pretty good, Kathie. I quite enjoyed that.
We
I think we might have got a couple of the words wrong, but anyway.
Okay, and we're back.
Is now a good time to admit to you all I've been in and I've been in the box?
So have I.
Oh, sorry about that, Ellis and Stevie.
Ellis has been in too.
I came in last night. I came in for a late night raid.
I did it last Saturday.
Oh, I got eggnog liqueurs. Delicious.
I got lovely little chocolates. I haven't opened them yet because they're all tied up with a nice gold bow, and I've got them under my tree because they look beautiful.
And I have the rest.
Weren't they beautifully wrapped? And Stevie has the rest. But each thing was individually wrapped, wasn't it? You know, just with little bits of ribbon and tiny little sparkly baubles. What a beautiful gift. Thank you so much. Lovely, lovely Michaela and Gabriella. Beautiful, thank you.
And talking of nicely wrapped little baubles with ribbons and tinsel, Fiona, you had an interview.
I certainly did, Stevie. This is the wonderful Phill Dexter. You'll know Phill from Oban Pride, but you'll also know his alter ego Crystal, larger than life Crystal. Both delightful. I met up with Phill because he's absolutely mad about Christmas. Loves it. Most of the things about it. You know, he started putting his decorations up about October. He just loves Christmas. But there is one thing about Christmas he doesn't like. So, well, Phill, hello. How are you doing?
I'm fine, Fiona. How are you?
Absolutely wonderful. Getting into the festive spirit, Phill, which is what we're going to speak about today. Because
I've got my Christmas hats at the ready. Definitely.
Oh, lovely. Have you got your deckies up yet?
Yes, of course. It depends. I've done them a bit earlier this year. You know, you always go a bit earlier, but normally it's the middle of the month. Normally. But it was the beginning of the month this year.
Right. So you're beginning of the month as in November or December?
Some went up in November. Most of them's the December mark.
Oh, Phill.
Most of them's the beginning of December. I've got a couple up in November. But that's just like Christmas throws and stuff because they're cozier than the summer throws.
Ah, right. So it's soft furnishings rather than Christmas decorations.
But the Christmassy soft furnishings. They've still got snowmen on them.
Oh, lovely. Mind you, I put my Christmas bedding on all times of the year because it's so cosy.
Exactly. You want to be cosy.
So when does the tree go up?
2nd of December.
Right. Is that
It always goes up on the 2nd of December.
are you do you have a lot of Christmas routines and traditions? Do you like to just keep it the same? Do you do the same things every year?
Well, normally I'm working. Because before lockdown I was working at a hotel for coaches, so I was always working at Christmas. So Christmas was always very high impact, high camp, can you believe it, from me, with sequin jackets, Christmas jumpers galore, and flashing lights as much as possible.
I can't imagine it, Phil.
Me wearing a sequin tie, a sequin hat and a sequin jacket on Christmas Day.
Listen, I can see you. That's what you're wearing now, really, isn't it?
It is, yes. But no, so it's different this year because I'm not working. But I'll probably still do my own little bits that I normally do, like making my mulled cider. I love mulled cider.
I've never tried that. I've had mulled wine, but...
Oh, I have mulled cider on Christmas Eve. It's so good. It reminds us of the Christmas market, because you can normally buy mulled cider at the big Christmas markets.
Do you put the spices in it the same? Has it still got that spicy smell?
It's still got spices, yeah.
So you've got all these traditions that you do. You make your cider.
Yes. Make my mulled cider, mince pies, homemade truffles.
And is this just Christmas Eve? So you've still got Christmas Day to think about as well.
Well, Christmas Eve, I have my mulled cider and I have my mince pies. And then I don't really have anything else until the 27th because of work.
Right.
And at the 27th, I sit eating truffles and pigs in blankets and leftover stuffing.
Oh, fab. So it's going to be a wee bit different this year because you won't be working at Christmas?
No,
so
I won't.
What are you going to do?
I'm spending it with my extended household.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make plans to go back to Newcastle for it, just in case at the last minute the government decided we weren't allowed to travel.
I know. I'm in the same boat. I was going to go down to the borders, but we've just left it.
So I've just thought I'm not going to make plans to be disappointed, so I can Zoom my family. I'll be with my extended Oban household, so it'll be nice.
Oh, lovely. Who's cooking then?
One of the extended household, not me.
Do you not cook?
I do cook, but I'm not doing the Christmas dinner. I'm in charge of decorating. I'll be setting, even when I was back in Newcastle, I'm in charge of setting the table and doing the napkins and making sure I'm very fussy with my table setting for Christmas.
All right. So is it the full works? Do you have napkin holders and everything?
Of course, table centre that gets moved onto the sideboard, ready for the turkey. All your different cutlery for your different courses, all your different glasses for your different wines, the works.
Oh, sounds great, definitely. And I'd imagine you'll be a bit of a party planner as well, Phil. Are you in charge of entertainments?
Yes, I'll be doing the entertainment, the games. Have some games at Christmas, charades and all that. Who doesn't love charades on Christmas Day after you've had too much Prosecco with your dinner? It's great.
Well, it's just got to be done, yeah.
And of course, I'm decorating their tree as well, which gets done a few days before Christmas.
Just a few days? God.
Yeah, a few days. They normally do it on Christmas Eve. I've managed to push it to the 20th. Theirs is going up this year.
Oh.
So that'll be nice.
Because
I love decorating for Christmas.
I know you do. But I also know that you don't like tinsel.
No. Oh, no, I don't like tinsel. I've got this huge thing against tinsel. I tell people I'm allergic to it. If I touch it, I'll end up getting tinselitis.
I just thought you'd love it, but...
Oh, no, I can't stand it. I think it's horrible.
Have you seen anybody about this? Have you looked into this to find out why?
I don't know. I think if I went to somebody, they would think I was stranger than everyone else thinks I am. But no, I just don't like tinsel.
You never
I don't know why.
You never strangled yourself with it when you were a kid?
No, I don't know why. I just don't like tinsel. I think because I've always done sort of the big decorations for hotels and things like that. We've never ever used tinsel. So when I see tinsel, I'm just like, ugh. I just don't like it. It's just not me.
I have never ever heard that before. That's hilarious. And I was speaking to the lovely Kay McDonald earlier, who wanted me to pass on her love, by the way, because I told her.
Yes, pass mine back.
She absolutely loves tinsel, and when I told her that you hated it, she couldn't believe it.
I can see me and Kay having an argument about tinsel before Christmas next time we see each other.
So if Kay came running towards you wrapped in tinsel and for a
I would run away.
Would you?
I would run away, even though it's Kay.
Oh, bless.
I would come running away. If Kay came towards me with tinsel, I would run away from her, and I never run away from Kay. When I see it in the shops, I'll go down an aisle to avoid it. I'll miss an aisle in the shops, so I don't go near the tinsel.
Phill, that is serious. I would be going to see somebody about that.
About my anti-tinsel.
Yeah, because you get, aisles at Christmas and even Tesco and that. There's.
If I see it in the shops, I try and avoid it as much as possible as well, in case it jumps out and attacks us.
You never feel like just doing a full-on trying to cure yourself and just jumping into a box of the stuff and no.
If I'm jumping into a box of anything, it's feather boas, not tinsel.
See, and there isn't really that much difference.
No, they're both cheap and nasty.
I'm sure if you got a sparkly feather boa,
which you can get, and fall to pieces, leaving a trail behind you, but like tinsel.
I wouldn't know. I've never worn a sparkly feather boa. Phill?
Well, of course I have.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh,
that's odd. I'm going to do a bit of research on tinsel phobias. There's got to be a name for it. I'll try and find out if anybody else has got it.
I'm sure there's many people that don't like tinsel. I'm sure of it. I can't be the only one.
So what about the Prezi part of Christmas? When do you do the presents?
Well, the Prezi part's all a bit different this year, isn't it? Because normally I just buy little bits for my immediate family and then my friends in Oban. And normally I spend far too much, as everybody does. But this year I'm thinking of making presents.
Wow.
I've got a bit more time on my hands. It will save us a little bit of money. So I'm thinking of making some presents. So there we go.
You give us a hint, and we don't want to spoil it. We don't want to put spoilers out there for anybody.
No, it's not a problem. No, because I make cards and stuff, I've got a machine to cut my own boxes, to make my little boxes, and then I'll be in the kitchen making little balls, which will be very alcoholic, and that's all I'm saying.
Right, so you're giving your friends alcoholic balls for Christmas, Phill?
In a box. There is a nicer name for them than alcoholic balls, but that would be giving it away.
Sounds intriguing. What kind of things do you like to get yourself?
I'm not that fussed about getting gifts. As long as nobody gives us a Lynx gift set, it's fine.
Well, see, that was going to be my next question. What do you hate getting? Lynx?
Oh, Lynx gift, any sort of shower gel or deodorant gift set. I can't stand them. I once had a friend that said to me, giving one of those to a gay man is like giving them a slap across the face for Christmas. And I quite agree.
Well, that just makes me think, what do you've got to use shower gel and deodorant. So what kind of shower gel and deodorant do you use?
Stuff from very expensive shops that aren't in Oban, unfortunately. But I've stopped using them and started using other stuff that I can get locally in the town, but it's more local handmade products and very smelly, nice, expensive shower gels.
Good grief. Oh, well, I'm sure the shops in Oban will be delighted to hear that you're shopping for your expensive shower gels and deodorants.
Shower gels.
And now all your friends are running and taking back their Lynx gift sets.
Exactly. So that we won't know what's happened when everyone starts turning up with these, handing them back in.
So would you tell somebody if you opened a present of your Auntie Pat and it was Lynx gift sets, would you tell her or would you say, oh, thanks very much, Auntie Pat, that's lovely?
Well, normally, because I'm not normally there for Christmas, I normally get my presents after Christmas and there's no one else there apart from my mum and dad. So I open them and go, oh, that's lovely. And then I'll send them a message on Facebook or WhatsApp saying, thank you so much for the present. That was really thoughtful of you. Thank you so much. So I do thank them for it.
That's your mistake because then you'll just keep getting it because they think you like it.
But if you've ever been to an Oban Pride event in sort of February, March, have you ever seen the raffle prizes? It's normally Lynx gift sets.
Oh, you're bad. I really hope your relatives aren't listening to this, Phill Dexter.
They know what I'm like, it's fine. I just upcycle them to make money for charity.
That's you can't go wrong if you're doing that. So.
Exactly.
Oh, well.
That's a good thing. The gift that gets given twice.
Yeah, well, the gift that keeps on giving. The gift that keeps on giving, that's the one.
Exactly.
Oh, well, thanks very much for sharing that with us then, Phill. I hope you have an absolutely delightful Christmas.
Yes, you too, Fiona. Probably see you around town.
Definitely. I've managed actually I haven't bought one thing online yet this year. I've done everything in Oban, so.
I've been trying to do as much as I can in Oban, including getting bits and pieces for doing decorating and things like that. So I'm trying to shop as local as possible this year just to help local businesses out.
Good
and then
stuff.
some other local people who I'm giving gifts to might just get a gift voucher. A Love Oban voucher or a cinema voucher or something like that.
Well, you see, after this goes out, everybody will be wondering where their alcoholic balls are. So.
That's very true. But they might get those and they might get a wee voucher so they can use them to support local business as well because they are struggling this year.
Definitely.
So it's good to support them.
There we go. There's quite an interview. What a guy.
Yeah.
Fee, did he not do something else? The voice seems familiar. Did he not do something for us last Christmas?
Oh, yes. Phill, or rather, sorry, Phil's alter ego, Crystal.
Ah, was it Crystal?
Was a star that shone brightly in our Oban Times 12 Days of Christmas extravaganza.
And did we have a recording you asked me to grab?
I think I did, yes. Did you grab it, Steevie?
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree, and a partridge in a pear tree.
We just thought we'd grab his best bits, and not his alcoholic balls. So let's keep it nice.
Phil's got loads of best bits for us. It's a super guy.
Great. Thank you, Phill, for that. Right, your favourite films for Christmas. Ellis, favourite film to curry down to.
Desert Island situation, it has got to be the 1970 version of Scrooge with Albert Finney and Alec Guinness. I'm not a big fan of musicals as a general rule, but I absolutely love that one.
I would trump your Scrooge because I think there's a better version. Fiona will probably disagree. Muppet Christmas Carol with Kermit the Frog and Michael Caine.
Now, I do like the Muppet one because honestly, I love all of them. I love the story Christmas Carol. Charles Dickens is just a legend for writing A Christmas Carol, so I like all of them. But Muppets probably isn't my favourite. I do like the musical that Ellis said, but I like John Sim as well, the really old one. But they're all good.
Not John Sim. Alice Sim.
Is that his brother?
Sorry, yeah.
Is it Alice? It's not John Sim, is it? That's the guy that was in
Life on Mars.
Yeah, Life on Mars. Yeah, he's the young lad.
Okay.
Is that right, Pete? Have you got that? Yeah.
It is. I've started on the eggnog and my brain's just wasted now.
John Sim as Scrooge. I love it.
All right, so that's us covered that. Kathie, have you got a favourite film? We don't want to make you feel left out.
Thank you. Well, how about The Snowman from Raymond Briggs's Tale, Walking on the Air? That's just so lovely. Although I also quite like
Walking in the air.
Well, walking on the air. Well, I'm always floating on air anyway, so there we go. Walking on the air, walking in the air, floating on a cloud. Kathie's world. There we go.
Can you believe when you see Alec Jones now on Escape to the Country that that voice came out of him?
He's a big fella now, isn't he?
He's a big fella and he still sings. He does songs of praise. He still sings, but I just can't imagine that little tiny voice coming out of him.
He was a little
Kathie,
angel, wasn't he?
Do your version of it.
Well, you've worried
Let's
me
hear
now
it, Kathie.
because you said I got it wrong.
Okay, that is enough. Yuji, that is enough. We don't want to scare our remaining listener away. Right.
There are loads of sheepdogs howling on Mole now.
Is that our audience? Is that who we're aiming for? The sheepdogs of Mull. Oh dear. Right. Christmas traditions then. Kathie will go first because I don't want you to feel you're missed out. What's your favourite Christmas tradition?
Swimming. Christmas Day swim. That's my tradition. Yes, Christmas Day. Dip those toes. That sort of icy cheer, and then yay, we've done it. Brilliant. Yeah, I might even find another hat to wear for the occasion. And a few sparkles. Maybe I'll just have a full-on mermaid outfit. Who knows? How long
has this tradition taken place for you?
It'll be quite a few years now, but this is my one. I think since I've moved up here in particular, since I live so close to the water, it would be cheeky not to go in, wouldn't it? Make the most of what we've got on our doorstep. So, yeah, that's mine. Christmas Day dip.
Swim local.
And then other dips like hummus and other things. Yes, swim local, stay safe. Don't go out of your depth. I never go out of my depth. I always have my feet firmly on the ground. Not. Anyway, someone else better carry on now.
Fiona, Christmas traditions for you.
Yeah, well, I'm with Kathie on the dips, but my dips are edible rather than going out into the cold. We always, at night time, Christmas Day, Christmas night, tonight, we'll be making a treat tray, which is usually cheese, pickled onions, chipolatas, crisps, nuts, dips. And we watch the big Christmas specials. It'll be all the soaps, Call the Midwife, and I might even have a wee glaive or two.
I'm a wee bit confused when I'm watching trailers on the BBC at the moment. I'm not sure whether I'm watching the trailer for Call the Midwife or Black Narcissus, but I'm told they're completely different programmes. Ellis, tradition.
It's not tradition, it's more of a hobby. Eating and cooking. I love to cook. And this year, I'm doing something slightly different. I've got one of those Russian doll birds. It's like a bird inside a bird, inside a bird, inside a bird, inside a bird, inside a bird. I think there's an emu in it. There's Puffin, Dodo, Budgie, Snipe. I just don't know how they do it. It's like, honestly, how do they get all... It's like 10 bird roast. So that's what I'll be doing. That's not a tradition, but something that I'm doing today.
Well, my tradition is always long walks with the dog, and she's quite glad when I go back to work, and she can stay at home and snooze and rest her paws.
Oh, I'm sure she loves it. I'm sure she loves her Christmas Day walk.
She loves Christmas Day walk, but as I say, she's quite tired after the Christmas and festive period. Fiona, we've had new music, didn't we, for our intro today, just specially for Christmas. Would you like to tell us about it? Because we're going to play out with it again in a minute.
We did, yes. And this is courtesy of Tunes and the Hoose founder Martin McLeod and his dad, who is also called Martin. They've been busy the last month producing their Kaylee in the Care Home, which premiered live on Facebook on December the 15th, with the aim of having the programme streamed to every care home in Scotland. So that was a big deal for them, and I believe they've done it. The programme features 39 performances with special guest appearances from Elaine C. Smith and Gary Innes. So you can still visit that on the Tunes and the Hoose Facebook page. But as part of that, they obviously made up a wee festive set, and Martin have kindly let us have a piece of that for our Christmas programme. So thank you very much. And we'll have a little listen.
Thank you, guys. That's been brilliant. Kathie's got a wonderful Christmas tale of love and money and televisions.
It sounds as though I've met the man of my dreams. I haven't. Anyway, I have met Mr. Christmas. He's Mr. Christmas in my book. This is a great guy who lives on Mull called John McGee. He was a patient in Oban Hospital recently, recovering from quite a very serious infection. And he noticed that the tellies left a lot to be desired. They were rather ancient. Most of the buttons on the remote controls didn't work, and you could only get a couple of channels, the tellies that he encountered. So he launched a fundraising appeal, and within days, the lovely John and the communities around him on Mull and over here on Oban have managed to get 3 televisions up and running and working in the hospitals in time for Christmas for those who are there. And I know he's got plans to keep that fund going and get other things as well. So, well done, John. And isn't that the Christmas spirit? So a nice one for us to end on there. We can all learn a little from John. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Well, unfortunately, or depending on your point of view, fortunately, that's all we have time for on this Christmas special. We hope you enjoy your Christmas day. We'll all be back on New Year's Day with a New Year's special if you can cope. And as always, we love hearing from you. So please do keep getting in touch with your news, comments and photos at somethingfortheweekend@obantimes.co.uk. So until next time, stay warm, stay safe, and remember, hands, face and space. And it's goodbye from me, Stephen Day.
Bye from me, Fiona Scott.
Goodbye from me, Kathy Griffith.
All the best from me, Alice Butcher.
And a very, very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.